Hi, I'm Robert Dubwise Browne, and this is The Urge, the ultimate reggae guitar experience masterclass. I mostly play tight percussive, which is, as I showed you before. But then you have another way that I saw that was, shown to me once, was I play too hard because I also hit the strings really hard. So I was on this session once, and I think it was Uncle Danny him say, "You play too hard, man, just brush it." So that sounds more like, as opposed to, hear the difference? Chopping it how I play, how Uncle Danny suggested. So you get a more, not as percussive a sound, and it kind of sounds smoother. So you can practice that technique as well, which is you kind of just brushing the strings with the right hand, as opposed to trying to get all of them at the same time like how I typically play. Right? So you have the chop, as I call it, and the brush. Then there's another, and please, as I demonstrate, try and remember where the pulse is in your mind, because typically as I start playing the rhythm, I know it's on the and beat, the second. I know it's on the in between beat, the and, so 1 and 2 and, right? So each time I demonstrate, that pulse is in me. 2, 3, 4. I never get it mixed up yet. So learning reggae, you have to get that in your whole consciousness, get that in your subconscious actually, and just know that it's always 1 and 2 and 3 and, right? So as you go along, there are other songs, other ways in which we vary the rhythm guitar. There's a long stroke. Very rarely you hear that in reggae, but it's also something we do. So it's like we play the note long, 1, and we stop the chord as the second beat comes down. So it's 1, 2, right? So 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, right? So it's not random where you stop. It's actually a set rhythm, it's actually within the rhythm of things. So right? So there's that also. For now, I'll just cover those 3 different ways. So we have the chop, as I do it, very percussive and staccato. You have the smooth brush, and you have the long chords. One thing I'd like to make note of is, in every situation that you play, you will more than likely be playing with a keyboard player, with a piano player who is also playing the same thing with you. Now, over the years, I've realized and learned that no 2 keyboard players play the same way. So you'll always have, and that goes for every musician, you'll have people who play on top of the rhythm, you have people play exactly on the rhythm, and you have people who play slightly behind the rhythm, right? So you, as a guitar player who's trying to play the same part, you have to learn the ebb and flow of each keyboard player. Every band I've been in, I had to listen, really listen to where the keyboard player is feeling the rhythm. You know, I've been in bands where, again, the keyboard player is right on like a metronome, right on the beat, you know, with the drummer. And then I've been in bands where the keyboard player is a little ahead, and then you have keyboard players a little behind. So because you want to really sync and lock the rhythm with the keyboard player, it really is important for you to listen and try and be on the same page. Just be. You know, there's no other way to explain it. It's not a head thing. It's not, you can't think your way into that. You have to feel where the keyboard player is. Watch, kind of just glance at look at the person, see how he's dancing, see how he's moving. A lot of the times I watch to see when the hand hit the keys. You know, all of those things contribute to having the music sound in sync and in tune with everything. You know, having what you're playing in tune with everything. We've only begun to scratch the surface of reggae rhythm guitars, or reggae guitars in general, actually.